So me see a lot of people that ask me, say, oh, me met my husband so quick after 2 weeks of being in America. I have this Jamaican friend one named Shanice. Big up yourself, Shanice. Me love Shanice.
Hey viewers and subscribers, let's see what I'm going. Well, follow back to the channel. My name is Dan Per. This channel is all about travel, vlog, music, news, entertainment update, live stream, story time. So people, hold on there. I need to have the talker-phone. Jesus, peace. We don't use the microphone, people. But anyway, watch out. See my them, right there, so them not connect. So you go, we have to work it anyway, just like this. So people, the girl I know, we have right there, so now. Some good, you feel me, I say, I like our story, that's why I bring it over as a phone and see me, I go put the rest of the video, we go watch it and we go discuss it. I don't know how I do it sometime, you see me? And this is a good, nice, you feel me, I say, look, topic, because a whole heap of people go through them things that in America, go through some bad mind thing, and you feel me, I say, they and in America, and even know how to meet a man. You feel me, I say, cause them not go outside, them not go the street, them not go party, them not go this. You see me, I say, and the girl that meet a man 2 weeks in America and get married and get a green card and bring up her bikini them. You see me, I say, apparently she go out there on a work. You feel me, I say, on a little farm work, and you feel me, I say, she tell the woman, say, watch her now. This a renter, she can pay and all these things, and the woman agree. But when she meet him and all hell break loose people, me I tell her to say, yo, he crazy road apart, but we are watching and then we are going to read about it. So we could get into the video, you see me?
So me see a lot of people that ask me, say, oh, me met my husband so quick after 2 weeks of being in America. I have this Jamaican friend one named Shanice. Big up yourself, Shanice. I love Shanice and Shendel, and my two Jamaican friend them. So me always sit on the board. So Shanice said to me, say, Camille, why don't you download Badoo? You can't find somebody from Badoo, you know, or you can't start go out and date. Even if you don't want a relationship, at least you can start go out and date. So you know, if you sit down here and boring. Mr. Girl, me no use dating app because me no feel say no real genuine people dey pan it. So me can download Badoo. She said to me, say, yes, a Badoo me find my husband. She and her husband married until today, all of her son together. She said you can find people. Just put in your information and put in your location, and if you want the surrounded location where you want somebody to date from, you can put it close or far away. Anyways, me download Badoo and me upload my picture them and sitting. Holy pa man. When me say man, me mean say holy pa man. If me did hungry, me could have go every night for dinner with one of them man. Me I tell you. Me went on about 2 dates. I went on about 2 dates one time. Me never repeat date with nobody. But for some reason, one night, one person just stood out to me. This man texted me and he in a military uniform. But he was like, he was so nonchalant still, you know. And he was like, you know, convinced. Like, he was like, are you a real woman? So I'm like, what? The man literally asked me if I am a real woman. So I'm like, yes, I am a real woman. So he was like, okay, send me a picture of you. Because I'm not talking, I saw you and I like you, but I'm not talking to anyone if I'm not sure they're a real woman.
Because guess what now, on these dating sites, you know, a lot of these people over there act like catfish, you know. You see me, so if you go on the dating site and all these things, you make sure say them a modern time now, them have WhatsApp calling, you want a WhatsApp call, and if you're interested in another person. You see me, so make sure this and continue what she say.
Anyways, me send him one picture. So he's like, okay, send me your number. I want to talk to you over the phone. I do not do this Badoo thing because most of these people on Badoo, they are not real women, and I'm not in the playing thing with no one right now. I'm like, this man seems very serious. Anyways, me send him a number, and me I tell us a friend, the man call me. We dey on the phone from about 7 o'clock till the next morning. Me literally have to say, yo, I have to go to work tomorrow. Me need to sleep. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna take you on a date tomorrow. Can I take you for dinner or something? Because I really want to get to know you. We went out the next day for dinner. The morning, the man called me. He want to take me for breakfast. The evening, the man called me. He want to take me for dinner. Me mean say every day from we met the first time, like every single day, the man come. He come in the morning, he come in the evening. So I'm like, okay, we go in the morning for breakfast, we go in the evening for dinner. And right through the day, in the palm of phone, I talk to me. Right, me mean say right through the day, the man I talk to me. If me follow him, I can't even sleep at night. Can't want to on the phone every single night with me till the morning. Anyways, one day, when me tell Shanice I met somebody, Shanice said to me, say, Camille, all you do, please do not make the manager see you, because any other manager see say you start get somebody, she go change by you. I say, okay. One evening, the man called me and said to me, say, he has some Krispy Kreme donut, because he just went by Krispy Kreme to get some donut, and he wanted to know if I want some. So I was like, okay, you can bring it over. As the man pull up, and I hand me the donut, there goes the manager. There goes the manager. I think it was like the Friday, which was payday. Me here, she said, Camille, I want to have a meeting with you. So I'm like, what the hell? You're like, what the hell now? Anyways, me go in the office. The lady I got make me know, say, I speak with the owner of the hotel, and they said you have to pay the full rent. So me mean the full rent, we discussed this in Jamaica. You said I would be paying $300 a month. We discussed me pay everything. I'm like, I cannot afford $600 a month because I barely work. Because remember, you know, we discussed everything before me come to Jamaica. Before me left Jamaica, you know. Because I actually leave Jamaica, come here to work. So when she goes to pay $600, I'm not even at work. Some days more 2 hours. 2 hours at $18 a day. Most days we work like 4 days a week, and 4 hours and 3 hours and 2 hours a day. Me not make no money. So me say I cannot afford it. The woman go look at me and say, yeah, woman. So when she say, yeah, woman, me I think to my head, so what the fuck that's supposed to mean? She say, yeah, woman, you will figure it out. You say, okay. Anyway, she take the first rent, which was the $300. When she and me pay me 2 weeks pay $100. My brother did not tell me not to come. And me don't have no money to buy no ticket. So me I say, God damn. Me say, you know, my brother did not tell me not to come, you know. Me don't have no money to buy no ticket to go back home. But me say, alright, me go call my brother and make my brother buy back my ticket, because me never have no money at the time. Anyways, the man come the night, say he might take me for dinner. So me I tell him, say I'm gonna go back home because I cannot afford the rent. And basically the lady plans to put me out because I cannot afford it. Because she want me to pay the full rent and I cannot afford it because me not working enough. Me not work enough money to pay rent, to plus maintain myself here. He was like, if you really want to stay, I have a 3-bedroom apartment. I live alone. I promise you, if you don't initiate the first move, I will not touch you. I promise you, I'm big. I am so big on respecting people's decision. Me never think twice. Me say, okay. Anyways, me end up moving with him. Me moving with him the 4th of July. The 4th of July, he take me to his parents. And me say, okay, I'm going to my parents' house. Because he normally go to his parents' house. The 4th of July, they normally meet up. We went there, and me I tell us from me go there, that's it. That man no left my side from then. Me live in a house for how long, and I never pay a bill in that house. All when me now work, the man carry me go buy clothes. The man do every single thing for me because the man want me. When it was time for me to leave now, because you know me time come when me have to go back home, he gets so attached to me. He gets so attached. The man don't want me left. The man all about tears. And I say, oh, I'll marry to you, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay. So I say, alright, me go just take my daughter them, because you know me can't live without my daughter them. So I succumb to my daughter them, end up come for the time. And then, yeah, we get married. We get married in no time. I live here like 1 year and couple months before me get my green card. So everything happens so fast. Everything happens so fast. Just always know, say, something out there for everybody. Something good out there for everybody. Just set a standard. You have to set a standard for your life. Set a standard. You're not settle for less than what you deserve. You see, especially when you've been in a relationship and you've been hurt and disrespected, do not settle for less. Because I promise you, God have a plan for everybody. And even if it's not a husband, it can be a job. It can be something to uplift you positively. It not necessarily means you're a man, but if it's a man who will come in your life to change your life, him God has sent. You understand? And this is the thing what I believe. Anything out there for you, anything out there for you, you are going to get it. Whatever is out there for you, with prayer and supplication, trust me, believe. Believe, because me nearly end up homeless in America, you know, because the lady put me out, you know. The
Anything.
woman literally tell me say I have to go if me can't afford it. I was actually homeless. Cause then me I say me no have no money. Me no know where me I go. Me this me probably would have me probably would homeless. Me probably would have itch up with one of my friend them cause me know they would have probably put me up. Shendela or Shanice, one of them would have put me up. But God have a better plan for me. You understand? So when me see people that talk about oh you meet one man so fast and blah blah blah. Listen, me don't know what to call fast, but that's for sure to say you can go up and you can take time come down and you can dey right down and take time go up. Because if you believe in a God and you believe in the powers of God and you believe that God can change things, God can change things by the snip and finger. So trust in God and believe in our words. You understand?
God and believe in our word, people. You see, all people wicked, my friend. You see me? So basically, a good thing, this a woman you find this a man. So you see, she find the man on his side. You see it, and the man never, the man the kind of suspicious. So the man tell her, say, yo, send a picture and all these things. And you know, they link up on the WhatsApp people. But you feel me? Look what happening, you know, people. So she did a Jamaica, you know, and get a hook up for come on a hotel program. Come work. You know, them look up program and sometimes you can come up, come work on the hotel program and all them things there. Sometimes you get a little work permit and all them things there. If you come work for a year or whatever, you get time and give up if you come on the program. So basically what she do now, she link up a woman which are fear boss now, and when the woman she tell the woman say, oh, watch you now, yeah, I can pay $300 a month for your rent and all these things and all them something there. Yeah, the woman don't agree and all these things. And she said when she depend on work on a year, she said sometimes she need to work a full week, sometimes 2 days a week. You see me, I say $18 an hour, sometimes a 2 hours she work, sometimes 4 hours. You get to me, I say, and when she find this a man you know, you feel me, it look like him in the military and some style. You see me, like God send him her way. When she find the man now to one but the man say he want to come drop some donut off. That style the man pull off still it up. Man knows say the most girl love them look at donut business. So I say you check out with the donut. And you want to go over there. You see me, so when time he pull up now and I give out the girl come outside and I say girl I collect the donut. The manager pull up at the hotel. Cause remember up in the hotel she live and all them things there. Call her in the office and say you watch her now. Finally have to go pay full rent and all these things which is $600. You feel me? And I want to say, yo, watch you know, I can't do it, done no agreement and all these things. I mean, done now, get the hours them already. And the woman look on her and tell her, say, you is a woman. That means, say, you go stay in front, go do something. You feel me? I say, your man a drop off munchkin donuts for you, go and find something. You see me? So, we don't know people, but a whole heap of people, and not just she alone, a whole heap of people go through different type of struggle in America. You see me? I say, people. And you see the man come and married her and she bring up her picking because she remember you know, she did have to end up go back to Jamaica because her program end. Like the program probably will be on 6 months and she have to go back home and then try to come back again. You see me? So when she go back home now, the man tell her say, yo, watch them, I go marry them and all these things. So she tell them say she bring up her picking them. She bring up her kids them and some style. You see it, people, so she said she almost homeless. You feel me? I say lucky even though she say her friend them would have put her up and all them things still, but you see a woman as people and so then and enough people me know go through on them program there when they go on the program after a while the boss start treat them some type of way people. I tell you now, especially to my program them down on the Cape. You see me I say I must do this so basta. You feel me people, but a whole heap of people go through them things in their life, guys. I tell you now, you see me, and I'm not just with the work and the hotel business and all these things, people. Just in general, them come America and, you know, live with some people and then they start get bad treatment. Even they married to some people and the woman married to a man and they know they get to work and they start get to a little giant account and open her account and she start putting money in there and he start spin up the money and all them things they start ill treat her and then, you know, when she says she don't want to deal with him and all them things they, you see me, she start chill out the bank account. Then he say nah, give you no papers, then he threaten you to call immigration pan you and all them things the people till God come and figure it out for you. And most of them people there, a lot of them always, that them I one way always bounce back strong. You see me I say always uplift and you know what thing goes so. Big up and say people, it's just something different. This video is kinda different, but you know it's in the Jamaican diaspora and you feel me I say you got Jamaican content, Jamaican situation in it, so it in line with my deportation. series. So we bring it over here. So if you make gonna see what I want. So big up to yourself and do it right. Love and love alone. You feel me? I say like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell. It's your boy Spotitdon TV. Out.